a leaked TikTok, a midnight pact, and a chilling warning that Christine Brown says Kody will never forget. Tonight, we break down the secret conversation Christine filmed, a moment so explosive, it's tearing apart the Brown family timeline and rewriting everything we thought we knew about the sister wives' divorce saga.
I'm not someone who's going to talk a lot about that, but I will tell you my relationship with him was very different than Christine and his.
What really happened that night? And why are fans calling this the Brown family's point of no return? It all started as an ordinary evening, or so everyone thought. Christine had been unusually quiet on social media for days. Then, out of nowhere, a 12-second TikTok appeared, filmed in low light, voice trembling, and words that sent shockwaves across sister wives fandom. In that clip, Christine's voice, barely above a whisper, delivers a warning to Kody, "Stop what you're doing, or the truth comes out." The internet went into detective mode instantly. What truth? And why now? Here's where it gets even more tangled. Just hours before the TikTok went live, Janelle was spotted in Christine's neighborhood. Not in daylight, but just after midnight. Multiple sources claim the two met in person, for what fans are now calling the Midnight Pact. A moment where Christine and Janelle allegedly aligned their stories, agreed on a timeline, and possibly strategized how to end things with Kody once and for all. But why was timing so critical? The answer might lie in the divorce paperwork. Legal documents suggest there were gaps, days where Christine could have finalized her exit but didn't. Was she waiting for Janelle's signal? For over a decade, Christine put her heart into a marriage where love was not equally returned. Her emotional distance from Kody didn't happen overnight. It was years of unbalanced affection, favoritism towards Robin, and constant undermining. Fans who have lived through toxic relationships say Christine's warning wasn't just to Kody, it was a message to anyone who's ever felt trapped and voiceless. Fan clip reaction: when Christine said, "You don't get to threaten me anymore," I felt that in my soul. But then, another piece of the puzzle dropped. Just 48 hours after the TikTok leak, a new claim surfaced: Christine may not have been talking about Kody's treatment of her at all. Some fans believe her words were aimed at the TLC production team. That her truth involved behind-the-scenes manipulation, staged scenes, and edits that painted her in ways she never agreed to. If true, this means the Midnight Pact wasn't just about marriage, it was about seizing control of their own narrative before TLC could write the ending for them. Let's break down the possible motivations step by step. Legal leverage: if Christine and Janelle shared information before filing official divorce actions, they could present a unified front in court. Media timing: releasing information at strategic moments could maximize fan sympathy and control headlines. Financial safeguards: aligning their timelines could protect assets before Kody made any moves. Emotional solidarity: a public show of alliance could weaken Kody's control and force him to confront both departures at once. This was no impulsive midnight chat. This was calculated, possibly months in the making. Not all fans are convinced. Some accuse Christine and Janelle of playing to the cameras. Others believe the TikTok was staged entirely to drive up attention before the next season. She's finally speaking her truth versus this is just another TLC stunt. Still, the overwhelming reaction? Support. Thousands of fans flooded Christine's page with messages of encouragement, many sharing their own stories of leaving controlling relationships. This is far from over. In fact, I have a feeling the next leak will make this TikTok look tame. So, what do you believe? Was Christine warning Kody, TLC, or both? And what exactly did Christine and Janelle seal in their Midnight Pact? Tell me in the comments, because your theories may end up in our next breakdown. Let's deep dive in full details in this topic. Before we step into that kitchen on that cold Flagstaff night, we have to go back, years back, to understand why this moment mattered. Christine Brown. In the early seasons of Sister Wives, she was the vibrant third wife. Bright skirts, handmade jewelry, hair often pulled into a loose braid. She had a warmth that drew the kids, hers and the others, into her kitchen. But underneath? She carried something heavy, the slow realization that in her own marriage, she was being outloved. By 2010, fans saw Kody's attention pivot toward Robyn, the fourth wife. Christine noticed it too, the longer visits, the softer tone, the deeper patience he showed Robyn's kids. 2020 made it worse. Kody's strict COVID rules kept him primarily at Robyn's house. Christine's home felt like an afterthought. When she pushed back, Kody's response was cold, almost bureaucratic. Christine had dreamed of her own home on the family's Coyote Pass land. But plans kept shifting. Eventually, it became clear, she wasn't getting her dream. Why would I want to live on property with a man who doesn't love me the way he loves her? Why would I fight for that? While Christine was emotionally distancing, Janelle Brown was keeping receipts. Janelle was the practical one, spreadsheets, finances, logistics. She didn't need Kody's romantic energy, until it became clear that his decisions were threatening her stability. She'd invested in the land. She'd waited patiently. But Kody's sudden hesitations, and his avoidance of committing to build, made her suspicious. We're supposed to be building a future, but I feel like I'm the only one still trying. It was only a matter of time before her frustrations aligned with Christine's heartbreak. Time, 11:47 p.m. Flagstaff is quiet. The sky is clouded, moonlight faint. A cold wind rattles the trees outside Christine's home. Inside, the kitchen is dim. Only the soft glow from a lamp above the sink. The smell of peppermint tea hangs in the air. Christine sets her phone down on the counter. Her hand lingers there for a moment, fingers tapping against the wood. She takes a deep breath. You don't get to threaten me anymore, Kody. A pause. The sound of a mug being set down, a soft ceramic clink. Christine. If you try, I'll tell them everything. She stops the recording. The silence after feels louder than her words. Christine stares at the phone. Her breathing is steady, but her jaw is tight. She doesn't post it immediately. She waits. This wasn't impulsive. Some believe Christine wanted a timestamp, a digital marker of the moment, ready to post at a time of her choosing. Others say it was emotional overflow, a private declaration she decided to make public. The way she says everything. I swear she means more than just their marriage. Time, 12:32 a.m. Headlights appear at the end of Christine's driveway. A silver SUV pulls in slowly. Janelle steps out. Heavy coat zipped up. Hair pulled into a tight bun. No makeup, just focus. Her breath fogs in the cold air. She knocks gently, not urgent, but steady. Christine opens the door. No hug, no small talk. She steps aside, lets Janelle in. They sit at the kitchen table. 2 mugs of tea steam between them. Christine. It's not just about leaving him. It's about making sure he can't twist the story. Janelle. If one of us says it alone, he'll paint her as the villain. If we both stand together, he can't. They speak in low tones, pausing often. They discuss dates, what to post publicly, what to hold back. They map out a timeline, Christine files first, Janelle later. They ensure their narratives align. Christine. Once we do this, there's no going back. Janelle. Good. I don't want to. This wasn't just two friends talking. This was strategy, emotional solidarity mixed with tactical planning. Aligning divorce timelines could strengthen their legal and public standing, especially against a man who controls the family narrative. Fans recall 2015, when Mary's leaked voicemails changed her public image, and Kody used that scandal to his advantage. Christine and Janelle seemed determined not to let history repeat. Time, 1:08 a.m. Christine posts the TikTok. No caption. Just the video. Within 52 minutes, it's reposted on Reddit. By 3 a.m., screenshots are circulating on Facebook fan groups. I have chills. She's finally saying what we all knew. This is bigger than just a breakup, she's warning him. Everyone assumes she's talking about Kody, but you might be wrong. The theory explodes. What if Christine's threat was directed at TLC production? That she was ready to reveal staged scenes, manipulated storylines, and contractual pressure. If true, the Midnight Pact wasn't just about divorce. It was about seizing back the narrative before the network could spin it. Legal leverage, coordinated timelines give stronger negotiation power. Media timing, controlling release of statements keeps public sympathy high. Financial safeguards, avoiding asset vulnerability during the split. Production resistance, fighting back against TLC's edits and control. Some accuse Christine and Janelle of performing for sympathy. Others see it as calculated, but necessary. She's finally speaking for herself, and for every woman who's been silenced. Even if it's for the cameras, I'm here for it. They've earned the right to tell their side. One warning. One pact. And a family forever changed. But the question remains, what happens when Kody answers back? And what's the next truth Christine's holding on to? Drop your theories in the comments, I read them all. And if you want to see the uncut sequence from the first sign of trouble to the moment this video went live, click the one on your screen now, because the next chapter will make this look like the CA.